Now, welcome to episode 22 of Miscellaneous Discussions. Big time as we go, big time. I am one of your hosts, Drew, alongside your other host, the whitest man I've ever met in my life, Nick. Nick, how are you doing?
Once again, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah. And, I'll introduce our guest. He might be whiter than Nick. Said he feels like a ghost. Devin. Devin, how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent today, man. Doing
No,
fantastic.
you're not. Don't lie.
Well, it's not a lie. I'm doing great. I just have to talk about AEW for a third freaking time. That's all.
I don't know if it can get better than that.
It could get much better than that, you know. I can talk about anything else.
Well, I mean, let's just hop right into it. Opening tag match: the Bucks against the Inner Circle, MJF and Jericho. One of the best, if not the best, match on this show, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I was impressed by this match. Devin, what about you?
And the third time, it was okay.
Yeah, third time.
I'll leave it at that.
And
It was okay.
What about you, Nick?
Hey, wait, hold on. So before we got on here, we were discussing the American Wolves when they were the American Pit Bulls in NXT. Eddie Edwards was known as John Cahill.
Oh God!
So you gotta call. That's what you gotta call him.
John Cahill, and what was Davy's name?
Eric Philbin.
Oh God, Eric Philbin.
And they were the American Pit Bulls. Not to be confused with the Pit Bulls, made up of Jamie Noble and Kid Cash.
Oh.
Hashtag tag teams that feel like fever dreams.
Eric Philbin.
I wish we could just talk about tag teams that feel like fever dreams. I'd rather talk about that than this pay-per-view.
Let's do that then.
I swear I could go an hour talking about just the Dude Busters. The weirdest theme song you've ever heard.
It is weird. It's so stupid. The theme song sucks.
Doesn't fit them at all.
What was Eddie's name again? Jake Cahill or John Cahill?
John Cahill.
Oh, Lord.
Nick, why did you have to bring this up? I was gonna put...
Sounds like a fucking preppy rich kid fucking TV show theme.
I think that's what it was supposed to sound like, but it failed. It failed him so bad. Can we talk about how Kevin Croft wasn't?
One time they cut a promo on SmackDown and Kalen Croft's like, one time Trent beat Call of Duty 4 in one day. Come on. And then Trent just goes, what up?
Oh, man, the WWE didn't do justice to Trent Beretta at all.
Oh, man. Well, I'm almost done binging WWE ECW. And when I do that, I'm going to have, and Drew, we're going to get on here. We're going to do an entire podcast of me reviewing WWE ECW. How does that sound?
Can that be episode 23, all grown up?
I would like that to be a separate thing.
Okay.
Because it's talking about like 4 years of programming here.
4 years.
4 long, painful years. Devin, did you enjoy WWE ECW?
Oh, man, I thought, honestly, for what it was okay. I like Christian. I like the new breed.
Oh, come on now. The
And
new
Kevin
breed,
Thorne.
really?
Really, I only like Elijah Burke and Monty Brown, but that's besides the point. Marcus
Matt
Corval.
Stryker. Matt Stryker is also very good.
I liked parts of WWE ECW. Parts of
Yeah, there was.
I liked Christian. I liked Regal
I'll say this.
when he was there.
You name that. If they would have named that show anything else, it would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's ECW. Why would you name it WWE ECW?
Well, what
Why would you do
about
that to me?
Devin? How do you feel about Chris Benoit on ECW? The whole 2 matches.
I feel like because I watched his final match about a month ago, maybe 2, and it looked like him. He didn't look like he was there, man. He just
he walked out to the ring with a faraway look in his eye, and he left the ring with a faraway look in his eye. He just didn't look right.
I skipped that match in my binge just because it made me too uncomfortable.
Well, I had to watch the intro, ECW, and when the first thing you see is Benoit coming off the top rope with a diving headbutt and let the bodies hit the floor hits.
Oh,
The
remember
first
when?
thought is it's horrible,
Oh.
and then the second thought is I just died of laughter because that's just so stupid and ironic. So I lost my mind.
Then One Night Stand 2005, Austin told Benoit, "Kill that son of a bitch."
I also cannot. I cannot neglect to address the fact that the pay-per-view where Owen Hart fell from the rafters was called Over the Edge, and just the irony of that. A tragedy, yes, but ironic nonetheless. And the fact that his apparent last words were "Get out of the way."
Ooh, oh god, chilling. Still haven't watched that Dark Side of the Ring.
I have a question
I
for
haven't
you.
watched that.
You done? Are you finished?
Benoit's Dark Side of the Ring
What?
sent me and Drew into a fucking 2-day depression.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Oh yeah, I was depressed for a while. I had to write a blog on wrestling, about it.
And we had just debuted Chris Benoit as the question mark in Moose and Goose Adventures, and we're like,
Oh,
yeah, we gotta
Lord.
pull that immediately.
We replaced Benoit with EY though.
Benoit.
No, and when we debut Benoit, the next episode of Moose and Goose Adventures, steep decline in likes. It went from like 20 to 8.
Oh my Lord!
Devin, I
Question mark.
if you find it funny, I would go back. I would send you the link and just go back and read it because right before we watched it, me and Nick were just dying to laugh. Like,
I think I'd have
A lot more fun reading that than reviewing this AEW pay-per-view. But
somebody get Aaron Stevens some help. He's turning purple.
My favorite part was when Aaron Stevens is a vegetable and he falls down the stairs.
Billy Corgan was
Freight Train's just sitting there with sunglasses on, just chilling.
and Tim Storm's like polish with the bandage over his.
Bitch.
Our Ivan Putski.
Come on, coward. Come on, coward.
Oh god.
Oh my Lord!
This people is
Come here,
what's
coward.
called stalling.
We don't want to talk about it anymore.
We're so sick of talking about this preview. We've talked about this fucking Young Bucks match 4 times. Yo, hey, wait, more stalling. I got some music playing in the background. The GOAT Pat McAfee's theme song playing, aka a remix of Bobby Lashley's theme song.
I tell you, just say that the new being the elite.
Do they do a McAfee gag?
No, they didn't do a McAfee gag.
Thank God.
It's much better than a McAfee gag, man. Freaking pretty much the entire episode is based around the fact that Brandon Cutler has a boner.
Oh God.
It's Gallows.
Great, Devin.
Freaking Gallows. He goes. They're sitting in the waiting room and Cutler's asleep. And he goes, "This reminds me of my office." And he does his Vince McMahon impression. And he goes, I can't even get through it. Just very, very calmly goes, he's gonna come. He's gonna come.
Come on.
It is Vince McMahon impression.
He's gonna come. He's gonna come.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. I hadn't laughed that hard in a while, man. It was great. It was absolutely wild.
Drew, I bet you were just absolutely disgusted by that.
He's got
Totally disgusting.
gotta puke. He's gotta puke.
Drew almost puked when we were watching Orlando Jordan in TNA.
God.
Me and
I
Orlando.
wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Me and Lorna will go forfeit this match.
Devin, I sent episode 5, part 1 of Moose and Goose Adventures.
Oh.
That is when we reveal the question mark. I mean, if you want, me and Nick could we could read it out for the
We were supposed to do narrations for the Moose and Goose episodes, but we just still haven't gotten around to it. We said we were gonna do that like 3 months ago.
It's better than this AEW review. It has nothing to do with AEW at all.
Yeah, let's just get through this real quick. Young Bucks versus Jericho and MJF. I enjoyed it. Probably my favorite actual wrestling match of the night. Not my favorite Bucks match, not my favorite Jericho match, not my favorite MJF match, but I enjoyed it. It was a nice, solid tag team wrestling match. There's some stupid things in there that I didn't enjoy, but overall it was a good match.
Dakota and Hart, enough was enough. It was time for a change. It was okay.
I agree with Devin. It was solid. One of the better matches on this show. And
Then
go ahead, Nick.
Then after that, we had Casino Tag Team Battle Royal, where we had the heel turn of the century, QT Marshall.
Well, no, the biggest heel turn to the Undertaker was later in the show.
Oh yeah, didn't say.
That'll put butts in the seats.
I apologize for that noise.
Really put butts in the seats.
But yeah, we had the Casino Tag Team Battle Royal. It was boring. I didn't care. Evil Luna took a Phantom Hurricane Rana.
That was absolutely hilarious and might have been the funniest thing I've seen ever.
Shit's only funny in AEW when it's accidental. When they try to be funny is when it's just cringy.
Nothing that they do is ever meant to be funny.
Oh no, they do some shit where it's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna do some funny haha.
You can do some funny haha in a different life, in a different match, in a different era, one that might be
But yeah,
undisputed.
Name redacted.
Death Triangle
The botches. Death Triangle takes the win.
shouldn't have won. And they had no reason to win. They're not. Pac and Ray Fenix aren't even an actual fucking tag team. They're not the tag team of the group. They shouldn't have won. If this was Lucha Bros, I'd be fine with it. I wouldn't care.
It's just Pac.
The best.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with y'all. I didn't care for this match.
That's gonna be Drew's synopsis of every match. Yeah, I agree with you.
I just didn't care at all.
I'm being real with you. I didn't.
He said that's the truth.
The
whole
truth.
truth.
Whole truth and nothing but the truth.
The truth.
The
Man,
house of truth.
let's talk about 2011 to heal our truth, huh?
Yeah, let's talk about how much of a bust that turned out to be, right?
At least he got a couple pay-per-view main events out of it.
Oh, come on now. Stop it.
Got one.
Wasn't him and Miz versus Cena and Rock the main event of Survivor Series?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then he main evented Capital Punishment.
Capital Punishment.
Then he technically main evented Hell in a Cell because him and the Miz, why do we remember what the fuck they did? And then they locked themselves in the cage. They broke in.
They got arrested.
Miz had a white T-shirt.
So bad. It's so bad.
Del Rio won the fucking title. Fucking rotten.
It's just so bad. Or our truth.
And then Punk defended the title at TLC against Miz and Del Rio, didn't he?
I have absolutely no idea.
Damn.
First time in my life.
I liked when Truth did the no music gimmick. I like when people do that.
From time to time, if it's on the right person. But we're talking about our truth.
Yeah, like Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, it was fantastic on Ciampa. Because it made
Remember
so much
Take Over New Orleans when he came out and he came out to the theme music of the crowd chanting, "Fuck you, Ciampa!" Clap, 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 clap. Fuck you, Ciampa! Clap, 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 clap.
It was perfect. It was classic Dudley Boys heat.
And Johnny Gargano came on, the place exploded, and my lower area exploded. Moving on.
Oh my god.
Drew's lower area exploded because we had some female action going on next. See, Drew, that's a transition.
That was a good one. Now, can you please say the God of Love and Piss so I can get that one?
So yeah, women's title match. I thought it was boring, but after the match, the God of Love and Piss, and no, we're not talking about Carmella.
Man,
came
what
out.
the fuck?
You stole his line from him.
That's true. You're right. Whatever.
Yeah, but I did it on purpose. You thought he was slick.
Well,
Rabbit Slick, I've never accused him of that in my life.
This slander.
Just, I'm having a disgustingly bad morning.
I'm in no mood.
I'm not happy. Devin, have you seen Stephen A.'s show on ESPN Plus?
No.
It's him arguing with baby Stephen A.
Are you serious?
It's so good.
Baby Stephen A was getting on Stephen A. Smith for his hairline, saying he should just shave all of his hair off. And Drew sent it to me. I'm like, me and you are going to have that exact same conversation one day. Who's going to be who? I don't know. Only time and genetics will tell.
I said we're probably going to have the same hairline because we're brothers.
Yeah, we're both going to look like Paul Heyman.
Why would you play games with me? Why would that man play games with me?
Why would that man play games with me? Why would you play games with me? I don't remember if Paul Heyman did anything funny this week on Talking Smack.
I look to be in a gaming mood.
Speaking of funny, Devin, have you heard Chris Benoit as a Performance Center coach?
No.
You fucking disrespected this business? Huh?
What?
Get your fucking ass in the ring. Give me 500 Hindu squats.
Blake Christian's like, sir, I don't know if I can do 500. This generation is full of pussies.
You gotta
You
do it.
motherfucker, I did 1,000 every day of my life.
Fucking Taker's at working with the big guys. He's like, hey, Benoit, told you.
You're gonna do 500, and the second half, every time you're gonna come up, I'm gonna chop you.
Could you imagine?
Keep me chested.
And then
Take the
Triple H is
shirt
gonna
off.
come up to him the day after. Chris, why is Blake Christian at action? Because he's a fucking wimp.
Remember back in the day when we were on... Oh, boy.
Come on, how do you remember the days when men were men?
Where's Taker? Right here.
McMahon.
Right here, Mr. Levesque.
Where's Hickenbottom? I need a...
Where's Mr. Hickenbottom, sir?
I need all three of my coaches over here.
Man.
John, Chris, Taker, line up.
Rick.
What a crew. What a crew.
They are the shoot. They're I need a name for them.
I just want to see Taker doing one of those PC class photo shoots.
You think if you put Photoshop Benoit's head on Terry Taylor's PC render, it would look like him?
Personally, no, but I would not like to try. Thank you.
Man,
Oh, man.
I have too much
I need
fun
a
with
little
it.
thing called Polovec.
Drew, I bet you have a picture of Kurt Stallion's PC photo in your phone.
Actually, I think I might. I had a pic of Dez and Wentz.
Loves the Stallion kid.
My friend Dustin said I'm built like Kurt Stallion. Would you agree?
One of the funniest things I've ever heard about Drew.
Oh, like, you mean the West Texas corn snake?
Miss Mackenzie. What did he say to her about driving down the road looking at the moon?
He said, you ever drive from West Texas to Chicago? And she's like, I can't say I have. He went, good for you. That man,
My
you know what he
favorite
was
is still
trying to
him.
do.
My favorite is still him and Everrise on 205. Me, us, Cowboy Kurt. Oh, Kurt, not a cowboy. Cowboy Kurt. No one ever calls me Cowboy Kurt. You been calling this partner all day. That's a good point. He puts his hands on their shoulders. Guys, tag team partners. That makes a lot
Unbelievable.
more sense.
Oh, that's so funny.
Everrise, they're the goats, man.
Kurt
They
Stallion.
got some grits.
I would rather review 205 live than the rest of his pay-per-view.
I'm okay with that.
I just
mean,
watch. Sometimes when I'm in a VC, I just watch 205 live in the background now.
205 Live is solid, though. It's just nobody cares, you know?
Boring. Fucking
Yeah.
man sore on his big undefeated streak. He's gonna be the one to beat Escobar, and no one's gonna care.
At the expense of Kurt Stallion.
Kurt Stallion. Sounds
I
like
mean,
Matthew McConaughey.
listen.
Wow.
He does look like Owen Wilson.
He looks like Owen Wilson. Sounds like Matthew McConaughey.
I mean, listen, fellas, I'm not really sold on this Kurt Stallion kid. But he's a Texas boy like you, Mark. So,
Like us.
you're from Texas?
Sean's from Texas, yeah.
Listen,
I've been hit
Mark.
too many times. Maybe I
I
got
know
a
you're
cold
not high on this. I know you're not high on this Stallion kid, but can I just explain something to you? What's that, Steve?
Motherfuckers always say no.
What?
Is yes, the answer's no. What?
What?
But they never let anybody go.
Oh my. Why is Moose in the ring? Scott, where are you? God.
Listen, Mr.
Scott,
Demore.
get your fucking potato looking ass out here.
I am your world heavyweight champ.
You fucking Humpty Dumpty looking ass. I'm gonna make your ass fall off a wall, bitch.
Could you imagine Slammiversary Moose versus Scott D'Amore?
Yo, I want that so bad.
Oh, okay. AEW, the pay-per-view. Let's skip to the end.
Hey,
No. We gotta talk. We gotta talk about that big. Huh?
Okay, so women's match. No, it was an alright match. What was
Yeah,
that?
okay.
Tag,
But I'm no bueno. No
tag
bueno
match
on
and money.
Rose.
Tag match and money match. Both boring. Did not care at all. What was after that?
I was complaining the entire match.
Drew was crying and whining the entire tag team match. After that was what was after that?
After the big money match, it was the ladder match.
Yeah, really good. Disappointed Ethan Page went to AEW, but I'm just glad that he's finally in one of the big major wrestling companies, the second biggest wrestling company.
But didn't sign with the biggest, baby. He didn't sign with the biggest. He doesn't have that brilliance like Blake Christian does.
But Chris, I got it.
Or L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Funny. Yeah.
Hey, at least Blake Christian's already made it to the main roster.
That is true. He got beat up this week on SmackDown.
Who hired you?
I thought I thought Michael Cole was gonna go, oh my god. That's Blake Christian.
Corey, that's new WWE PC recruit Blake Christian.
You get beat up by?
That's new
It's
PC
like,
recruit
what is he
Christian
doing here
Blake.
on SmackDown? And I'm like, I'm wondering the same thing. His shoot name is Christian Hubble. That's gonna be his name.
Christian Hubble.
Yeah.
Poor guy's never going to stand a chance.
Well, I don't think he was gonna stand a chance anyway.
His ceiling will be cruiserweight champion.
He is the cruiserweight champion in Devin in our NXT save,
Oh,
and I
God.
drafted him.
Oh, I think he's average. I don't even like Blake Christian that much.
That's blasphemy.
That's the blasphemy coming out of your mouth.
I was super scared that he was going to win the Super X Cup over Ace Austin. Thankfully, that didn't happen.
That's
The
blasphemy.
ladder match, I just didn't care. It was a fun match, few fun spots. Lance Archer should have won.
Wait, what have they done to Lance Archer, man? What have they done to that guy?
And he's so fucking good. One of my favorite moments of the past year, fucking him putting some random dude through a ceiling.
You put a guy through a ceiling.
Yeah, he was walking down the hall, he busts in the locker room, throws a bunch of people around, and then takes one of them, throws him up in the air, and puts him through the ceiling.
Wow. Good man, Lance Archer. I've liked him since he was Lance Hoyt.
Oh, God.
Those were the
Did
days.
you like him when he was Vance Archer?
No.
I'm watching, he just debuted on ECW at the point I'm at. His finish, fucking awful.
Yeah.
And he just cut a promo, and I think they made him try and drop his Texas accent. And they made him fucking cut his hair for some reason, and he just has the same generic haircut as like almost everyone else on the roster had at that point.
Oh, you gotta love when they do that.
No. You like his theme? Big SVR 2011 guy?
Dude, I didn't know that was his theme song until I watched his debut on ECW. His fucking his theme hit. I'm like, dude, I've heard this theme song a billion times playing SVR 2011, and I didn't even know it was his.
Wow. Uncultured.
I didn't know fucking. I've heard Lou Gallows theme 1,000 times before I
You mean
knew
the
that
Big
was his
Show's
theme.
theme.
What?
The Big Show's theme.
What about the Big Show's
White.
theme?
That was Paul White's theme when he debuted in the WWE.
What, Lou Gallows' theme?
Yeah.
What?
Go watch the first episode. Go watch the first Raw that he's on after St. Valentine's Day Massacre. I'm not lying to you.
Is this a network dub?
Oh, this is a real thing.
He came out to Lou Gallows'
It was Big
single
Show's
theme song.
theme first.
Where it's like something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
check
that's
that
the
out.
one.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh, come inside now, Luke.
My favorite Big Show theme is Show Miz's theme song.
I thought it was Jericho's.
Well, only the first version of Jericho's theme.
Well, break the walls down.
No,
It's
have
the
you ever
Big
heard?
Show.
No, have you ever heard the first Jericho theme?
Come on. No.
It goes, well, it's the big, break the walls down. It's the Big
It's
Show.
the Big Show.
Hey, Jericho.
Jericho.
But Show Miz is even better. Awesome Big Show.
I came to play.
I came to Big Show. And then just in the middle, yeah, Big Show.
The time is over, and you'll never know.
Oh, let's talk. Oh,
you won't
wait.
see it
Next thing,
coming.
we have to talk about who won that ladder match. Scorpio Sky
I
won the
didn't
Face
care.
of the Revolution ladder match. He's
He
not.
grabbed the brass ring. Yet another shot at WWE from AEW.
And he's not gonna win. There's another. I don't see him
Yes.
beating. Yeah, I don't see him beating Darby Allin.
But he
So
fell.
yeah, so this was for the number one contender shot at the TNT title on the fucking random episode of Dynamite after the pay-per-view. Fucking pointless ladder match. You can't beat NXT when it comes to multi-man ladder matches. That's just a fact.
I mean, I could try.
I mean, no one can. Takeover New Orleans, still possibly the best multi-man ladder match of all time.
Wasn't there a certain pedophile in there?
We don't talk about him.
As far as I'm concerned, it was a 5-man ladder match.
Oh, so you include Mitch in there, huh, Drew?
All right, it was 4.
Then one time, I don't even remember who it was, but me and someone were bullying Drew so badly about him being gay for Mitch Bennett that he just fucking kicked us from his chat.
What did you do?
I remember that. I don't remember who it was though.
He got so mad.
Oh,
That's Drew's soft spot.
dude.
You say something, fucking something about Drew being gay, and he'll just do like, motherfucker, you're gay.
Can we move on to the next big thing? Because Scorpio Sky's not winning the title. And he grabbed the brass ring, but it's only an imaginary brass ring because he's not going to win the title.
Yeah.
And then here we go. Taker wants to talk about this. All right. Paul said that there was going to be a Hall of Fame worthy signing at AEW Revolution. Michelle brought it. I told her that the next time I see Paul, I might get arrested because I'm going to kill him. Simple as that. You cross Vince, you cross me. All right. And then some fucking countdown starts. I said, "Oh, it's Jay."
What?
And then I saw Christian Cage. I said, "This piece of shit, Jay. Fucking Jay piece of shit."
I've only seen like one Christian Cage match, so I didn't recognize that was his TNA theme when he started playing.
Neither did 95% of the audience in AEW.
No, they waited until his name showed up, and then they got a big pop.
Didn't even get a big pop. It was like silent. Like, if you watch the audio, if you watch the footage, that's not much of a pop.
I don't know. I went on a whole.
It's ridiculous because this generation of AEW people should have grown up with Christian.
I went on a whole rant earlier about people online saying, "Oh, it was overhyped." Like, motherfucker, when people say it was overhyped,
2 days earlier they were wanting Christian, and then just because they were disappointed because it wasn't Kurt Angle or Brock Lesnar or somebody,
CM Punk.
they crap.
People saying it was overhyped. That has to infer that they think that Christian was an underwhelming surprise and that he wasn't big enough for the hype that they made. When Christian is a former multi-time world champion in 2 different companies, former multi-time Intercontinental Champion, multi-time World Tag Team Champion, one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, and so many other accolades.
You're forgetting the biggest accolade. He's a former ECW champion.
Well, that counts in former World's Champion.
Does it, though? Yeah, it does.
No.
It does.
Especially when he had it.
Well, in
No fault of his
WWE's...
own.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Big 8-second match at SummerSlam 2009.
It's 8 seconds.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Then they had a rematch at Breaking Point.
Was much better, I hope.
I don't know.
We're gonna watch. We're planning on doing a watch along for Breaking Point 2009.
If we can.
Yeah.
Might have to wait till fucking August or whatever the fuck. I have no idea what's going on with the network and Peacock, whatever the fuck.
It's going to be at least 5 months for the entire library to go to Peacock. Which is kind of stupid because, to me, why not just keep the network open?
Yeah, that's what I thought they should.
That way we can have the archive. You don't have to show your pay-per-views on it.
Just let us keep the archive for the 5 months that you won't have it on Peacock.
I'm just glad about this Peacock thing because now I get my WB network for the same price. Plus, I get a lot of other shit now.
Yeah.
Like, I get to watch fucking George Lopez and Modern Family now.
What do you say that you have? What streaming service?
Huh?
What is it that you have? What streaming service?
What are you talking about?
Do you have a streaming service or not?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have any?
Oh, yeah.
Well, which ones?
Well, I got Netflix.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay.
I only watch one show on Netflix, and it's BoJack Horseman.
Well, HBO Max is the premier
Well,
streaming service.
well, I have a lot of the streaming services. So we have Verizon, and like a part of your deal.
It's a
apparently.
streaming service.
Damn it, Devin.
That's so funny.
But so like we get Disney Plus and I think Discovery Plus and all
You get
that,
Disney Plus, ESPN Max,
and Hulu,
for just $12.99 a month.
and then we have DirecTV. We get HBO Max in that bundle, and we have Paramount Plus too, because that's what I binge watched Drake and Josh on earlier. Nick?
Well, on Hulu, it.
I tried watching iCarly the other day, and I'm like, all right, how many times are we gonna see feet?
No, the show that his fetish is like victorious, and I found his YouTube channel where he's like on set of the shows and asking questions, and you can like tell how many people didn't like him on the Victorious.
Yeah, they're
like Elizabeth.
super creeped out by him.
Yeah.
No, but your first episode of iCarly's fucking showing off her feet, poking Sam in the face with her feet.
Of course. Dan Schneider, super freak. He's super freaky. Whoa. Super freak.
Yeah, she ate her feet.
Yeah, she fucking stuck her foot in her mouth once. Oh, God. You are fucking disgusting.
Apparently, she got paid more to keep her mouth shut. And it apparently worked because she always spoke positively.
Yeah. Ugh.
You know what Dan Schneider always said?
To quote Bill Clinton.
I'm looking for a girl who could keep her mouth shut.
I did not sleep with that young intern. As a matter of fact, I was up all night.
There'll be less references.
Have Hickenbottom cut that same promo, but replace young intern with Austin Theory. I'll shut up now.
Sleep. Austin Theory. As a matter of fact,
That's gonna be a
Trigger. Hickenbottom is just EY at this point.
You're right. No, EY's is more.
I did not sleep with Austin Theory. As a matter of fact, I was up all night.
I was up all night.
Man, I was doing schoolwork and I just started thinking about Kingston doing Josh Peck stuff like headaches. You give me headaches.
No, fucking
he
EY
sounds
would
like
be Josh. Headaches! You give me headaches!
I got this. Kingston.
Hennig, I want Kurt Hennig.
What? Where's the door hole? It's right there. See, I drew it with the magic marker. You were supposed to cut it out with the power saw. Dude, I'm gonna. Oh, really? Yes.
It's the saw.
Go get the power saw. Fine, bro, I will.
All right.
Piece of shit.
Fucking motherfucker.
Oh.
I see the problem. Oh, do ya?
All right.
Oh, do ya?
The big signing.
Yeah, it was Christian Cage.
Got Christian's theme. Listen,
this
I
put me in
song, man. I love it.
This put me in a bad mood for the next hour when we were watching this show.
I mean, I wanted to do the stuff with Edge and maybe a couple more things. But then I started thinking about it. And then, like, after that, I wouldn't have cared.
If he would have just had one more tag team match with Edge, a singles match against Edge, just something. Just one more match with them. And then left, I would have been fine.
I'm excited to see what he does. I think there's some good matches that can be had in AEW.
I'm ready for Corny to give his annual speech, though. Christian Cage showed up at AEW to do what? He said it about
My old
Sting.
friend Christian Cage.
I'm sorry.
I know exactly why he showed up in the AEW. He showed up in the AEW to win world titles that they'll never win, and to make sure that other people don't get on the shows. You know, remember when AEW promised that they would never sign more than they needed? They would never sign more people than they could use, and now they have signed far more people than they can use.
I just hope that Corny doesn't cut the promo he cut on Chris Jericho where he said, "Chris, if you're about to fall off a cliff, I'm gonna let you drop, motherfucker."
Well, this is the problem. This is the problem that I have.
Christian.
The roster is too bloated now in AEW. They have way too many people. Far too many people.
It's an understatement.
And it's very sad. Because I want them to be successful because it'd be good for AEW to be successful. It's just when you got Cody spouting off at the mouth that AEW destroyed NXT on Wednesday nights. Whoop-de-doo, you won by 300,000 viewers. NXT closes the gap every fourth week. I wouldn't call that destroying NXT. And when WCW was destroying Monday Night Raw, WCW was winning by millions of viewers. They weren't winning by a small margin. They were winning by millions of viewers. Not hundreds of thousands of viewers, millions of viewers. So, Cody, hold your horses and how much you want to bet when the move to Tuesday nights happens for NXT. The numbers for both NXT and AEW go up, and they're practically the same number watching both products every week. How much you want to bet?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like $1.5 million. NXT might get like $1 million, and AEW will probably get like $1.5 million.
And it's better this way.
But yeah, they should be trying
To be
to. They should be
successful.
trying to compete with Monday Night Raw, not fucking NXT.
Yeah. Which they can definitely compete with Raw because, Raw sucks. But
Just why I don't know why I watch it every week. I thought Raw fucking sucked this week.
it was horrible.
The past 2
Was
weeks,
so
Raw was
I will-
actually pretty good, but this
I
week was
sometimes
just,
put myself through the torture.
like
I
it
swear,
was.
I swear, Raw this week, an hour of the fucking programming was recaps.
I have better things to do than
Oh,
watch
I don't. That's
Raw nowadays.
I don't have
Therein lies
anything
the
better to
problem.
do. That's why I
Well,
watch
I
it.
wish that wasn't the case. I'm a person going into the wrestling business. I should want to watch all the wrestling that I can get my hands on. But I have
See
no
how much
desire
you
to watch
can learn.
Raw.
See how much you can learn from Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton.
Yeah, man, I can learn how not to book a rivalry. That's exactly what I can learn from that. How not to book a rivalry.
How not to book a rivalry. Take
I
out
can-
the best
I can-
person in the feud.
I can have my best. I can have my best. I can have my point about Vince McMahon proven every single week. Every single week. He's 75 years old. Needs to be out of the wrestling industry. It's time to give it up, Vince. Pass the torch to somebody who might actually be able to save your company instead of you burying it in the ground.
Yeah, like Mark Calloway.
Yeah.
Yeah, just walk up to somebody in the streets and go, "Want to go to New York?"
No, he gets orders from Triple H and Mark Carrano and Hickenbottom to go to these show tapings. Like he'll go to Jacksonville for Dynamite. He'll go to Nashville for Impact. Hell, he go to wherever CZW or GCW's working, and he'll see the best guy on the roster, and he'll just be in the corners. He'll be like in the back, be like, "Psst, come here."
Hey, kid, come here.
They're like, Undertaker?
Yeah, you want to go to New York?
New
Got one
York.
question for you. Want to go to New York?
Don't you guys have enough guys already?
Kidding me?
He
Never
just
have
goes,
enough.
You seen the company you're working for?
This pops
He
up.
just goes, "You're one to talk."
And then he goes, little did you know, we're monopolizing.
Hey, wait, this is completely off topic. Drew, did you watch those Norm Macdonald videos I sent you the other day?
The what now?
Did you watch those Norm Macdonald videos I sent you the other day?
I don't know. I don't
Where
think
he's
so.
talking about fucking Bill Cosby?
Yes
no,
or
I
no?
didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, they're so funny. You gotta watch them.
Did you watch Kurt Angle bites Roderick Strong?
Oh no, I didn't watch that.
Roderick Strong was fucking drunk.
Bit him?
Hey, they were like, what are you built at, Roddy? 200. But I'm really 193. He said, my match with Kurt Angle was the heaviest I've ever been. Big 217 there. And he did his Johnny Ace impression, and Chuck Taylor went killing with that impression. He was like, "Is it good?" And he goes, "No."
They talk the same. Their voices sound different, but they talk the exact same.
Could you imagine Roderick Strong, head of talent relations?
Oh Lord.
Hey, don't try that. I'll fucking fire you on the spot.
Hey, I'm really sorry that I have to give you this information, but we're gonna have to let you go.
Brody, why would you? Why?
I'm sorry. If it was up to me, you'd stay. I mean,
It is up to you. You didn't have to call me. Don't make me feel bad.
you fucking listen, Bobby. We go back a lot of years. We do. We do.
God.
But listen, the office just thinks you're getting too old. Thinks you're a liability. You have to let you go.
And you know better than anybody that business is just business. And you just when the time's right, the time's right. You just gotta walk away.
And then Bobby's just like, but Roddy, who's gonna pay for my retirement home now? Where am I supposed to stay?
We have provided you with tremendous benefits.
Hey, wait, Devin, has Drew ever told you about my tag team, the retirement home of Bobby Fish and Bobby Roode?
And Christopher Daniels is there too.
Oh yeah, Christopher. Yeah, it's Roderick Strong, or no, it's Bobby Fish, Christopher Daniels, and Bobby Roode. They're the retirement home, and then middle-aged and crazy is Dolph Ziggler, Kazarian, and Roderick Strong.
They come out to SCU.
We are the best.
SCU.
The best in the West.
SCU.
Fucking Bob Fish with his fucking walker.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on now. Stop it.
He's gonna need to use a cane here in a while because he keeps getting hurt.
His knee is just powder.
That's gonna be his first feud on the main roster. It's gonna be like Bobby Lashley being like, "What's that knee made out of? Chewing gum?" And smacks it. Ah!
You think Bobby's going to the main roster?
No.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
If he moves brands, you know where he's going? NXT UK.
No, you know where he's going? NXT Evolve. Where it all began.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Could you imagine NXT Evolve champion Bobby Fish? The era's taken over. Adam Cole's the WWE champion. Kyle O'Reilly's probably like Intercontinental champion. Roderick Strong is
24/7 champion.
no, he's in NXT.
Yes.
Still. He ain't going up. Hunter, I really don't want to go to the main roster. Roddy, I think I can work with that.
Vince, I don't think he knows who you are. I went over at Survivor Series.
What year was that? 2019.
Last year. I've got amnesia. What?
Fucking Roddy gets a knock on his door.
Series? Semi new medication.
What is this guy talking about, Hunter?
Is that my new ointment cream?
What the hell? Fucking Roddy gets a knock on the door. It's Taker. Roddy. Your time's coming. You're going to SmackDown, alright? I'm not going up. You want me to fire
I
you?
thought what you wanted. That's what Vince thought you wanted to go up.
Fucking Taker's all slouched down because he wants to look Roddy in the eye.
Yeah, I need you to look at me, Roddy. Roddy, I need you to look me in the eyes. I need you to look me in the face.
I want Taker to use Tim Storm as his backup for when people don't want to cooperate.
Come here, coward.
Ah. Ah. Troy, don't look. Ah.
Fucking Marina Shafir's like, don't hit him like that.
Marina Shafir beats Tim Storm's ass.
Taker's like, shit.
Damn. I mean,
Jink.
damn. You gonna bring him? I'm gonna bring you up. You gonna beat Oscar.
He goes,
Roddy goes, oh, come on.
he goes, Marino, I think you can beat Roman. I mean, whipped his ass. Why can't you whip Roman's?
Oh, man.
All right, so it's world title time in the AEW.
Speaking of whipping ass, Hook whipped the fuck out of Darby Allin.
Yeah, we have that match and then the main event. So yeah,
I actually was just laughing the whole time because Ricky Starks was like, shed his pants.
Yeah, Ricky Starks starts walking like he shat his pants, and I go, man, Ricky Starks looked like he just fucking shit his pants, and Drew was laughing about it the rest of the match. Like, he was legit non-stop laughing about it.
He looked all sad, too.
First of all,
you know why he looked sad? Because he knew he was eating the pin.
And Taz,
yeah,
and Taz
that was
like,
very unnecessary.
He said, come on, Ricky, come on.
Come on, who better than Starks?
I mean, I'm just sitting here saying, for the first time in my life, the year of our Lord, 2021, we have Sting at 61 years old and Tully Blanchard picking up victories.
At least Tully Blanchard did us a service.
Coward.
Come here, kid.
What service did he give us?
Slingshot suplexed Marco Stunt.
Devin, would you want to see a Tim Storm Tessa Blanchard feud over gimmick infringement?
Of Tim Storm whipping Tully Blanchard because of it.
Oh, Lord.
Come here, coward. I'd say Stu Bennett's commentary line, but I'd get absolutely destroyed.
Oh, Devin, you got pissed at me one time because I posted a Tim Storm meme that was not very appreciated.
Yes, because I was I was a curator at the time, and we were really cracking down on that. I really didn't want to get you banned. I didn't want to have to report you for that.
Oh, if you would have banned me, I just would have found it. If you would have banned me, I just would have found it really funny.
I wouldn't have banned you. It wouldn't have been me.
So, Devin, what you're trying to tell me is if Nick's in it right now, you'd laugh at it.
I mean, I was laughing when I saw it, but I was like, I just had to take the hard line stance, you know.
When he said
I don't know why I sent it.
Probably to pop me.
I don't know either.
He sent me a meme of. He sent it somewhere. He said they say you can't hear pictures. Me and Drew, and it's just a picture of Tim Storm smiling.
I sent that in a fucking Discord that no one else would get the joke except me and Drew.
Oh, that's classic.
Come here, coward.
Say it again.
Say it again. That's why him and Freight Train were feuding.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
But yes, Sting and Darby Allin beat Team Taz, and Taz was like, "It's just downright embarrassing."
How terrible.
And Taz went, who better than Hook?
Who better than Hook?
Brother, it's
Hook.
Devin, do you know about the
Who better than Canyon?
Do you know about the unconditional love of Hook on this podcast?
And no.
What is wrong with Hook? Who better
There's
than
nothing
Hook?
wrong with Hook. No, you have to understand. It's who better than Canyon?
No, but it's who better than
Canyon is who.
Hook?
Who can
You gotta
stop
give Chris
the
Canyon
path
his.
of Hook? That dude is small. You want to put me in a body bag?
Someone said that he looked like James Charles.
Oh,
Oh,
come
no.
on. Stop it.
So funny. Someone made a meme where it's a picture of fucking Hook, and the caption was, "This is Taz's son."
Was that actually Hook?
Yes.
No way. That was not Hook. That dude looked. I'm not gonna say it.
Drew, we can all infer what you want to say.
Oh Lord!
Let's talk about this match.
All the crap they did in this match, and it just ends with a move.
Flat finish in the middle of the ring.
It ends with a move.
Darby Allin went through the fucking floor.
He killed the man.
He killed Cage.
Then he gets back. He gets back from the match. He gets back from the freaking warehouse, and he just goes in the back and says, "Darby." Tony Khan pulls him aside and says, "Darby, you'll be
Hey,
facing
Darby.
this Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite." What?
Yeah, Scorpio Sky is going to be at like
minutes
20%, and Darby's going to be at like 5%.
Darby's going to be at like 0%. Scorpio Sky will be at about 75, and then Darby will win the match. That'll sure make Scorpio Sky look good.
But
couldn't be the guy who jumped off a freaking. Can't be the guy who jumped through a window down to the freaking floor.
my dad saw Sting drive into the warehouse playing Darby Allin's theme. He said, they sure did put a lot of production into this.
Dude, like the first 2 minutes, I'm like, am I watching a wrestling match or just a really bad music video for Darby Allin's theme song?
Then the commentary came in.
Well, some bitch. We got Sting here, and we got Darby Allin. Some bitch.
Let's get this main event out of the way, shall we?
Hey, wait, but when Christian debuted, I really wish one of the commentators would have went, It's Christian.
Cage.
Does no one get that reference?
That dang Christian.
I don't get it, Nick. I'm sorry.
When Christian debuted on ECW, first of all, he got no pop, and second of all, Todd Grisham on commentary just goes, It's Christian, in that exact delivery.
When he came back?
Yeah.
Oh, Grisham.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
By the way, Jack Swagger, dude, he could have been so good. He was great in ECW.
Oh, you mean Jake Hager's the guy I hate more than the with the passion, with the burning of a million suns? I hate him. I hate his guts. So boring.
You know who hates Christian's guts?
Sweaty fat
Vince.
boy.
I mean, you know me. You like me. I would never do something
almost
like
as bad as sitting through a Roderick Strong match. It's so boring.
But yeah, main event. Drew, I'll let you summarize the main event.
It was a dud. Literally and figuratively. Match actually wasn't too bad. But
okay, if this match would have just been a barbed wire match, would have been great. No fuck, if you would have just left out the stupid fucking explosives, would have been great. Exact same match and everything, just no explosives. Would have been perfect. And then at the end, have same finish. One winged angel through the chair. Omega gets the pin. They start beating down Moxley. Then they grab like a barbed wire flaming 2x4, like Shades of No Way Out 2000 with Cactus Jack. They're about to hit Moxley with it. Then Eddie Kingston runs down, covers up Moxley. No, bro, no, don't do this. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Kenny Omega's like, all right, I'll just hit you then. Hits Kingston. Then, Kenny's like, all right, I'm done here. And then leaves. Would have been way better than that stupid ass fucking explosion.
Yes, because that explosion was the worst thing I've seen in watching wrestling. I'm talking like that was the worst possible outcome that could have happened out of an explosion.
You know what, Devin? I hope they cancel Oprah. Roderick's wrong.
Oh,
that was very delayed, sir.
I was just in an state of anger, disappointment, and you, Devin.
Man, I was just joking around. I love Roderick Strong. He's great.
But the match was alright. I mean,
it was a really good match, but the explosions didn't add any kind of depth to it. And then got the dud.
And then Kingston sold it like death. Jim Cornette said it buried Kingston on how much he sold it. And then Mox got up and cut a promo.
Well, I mean, Kingston couldn't see the fucking explosion. That's why he sold it like he did.
He was told to go out there and sell it like he was dead. He didn't realize that it was a dud of an explosion.
And
Oh,
I saw Tony Khan's response to it. He said, I don't know what the fans were expecting.
Sean Ross Sapp made a really great point. Eddie Kingston is so good that he will be able to save this with a promo. And I agree with that, because Eddie Kingston can cut a promo good enough to redeem that whole explosion thing.
I think he could. I agree.
Yeah, have we finally done it? Have we finally reviewed AEW Revolution?
It's finally over.
What did it cost, fellas?
The light. My sanity.
Yeah.
Well, Drew, is there anything you want to talk about from wrestling last week?
What about LA Knight?
Oh yeah, LA Knight came out and cut a 6-minute promo about nothing.
But it was so good because it's electric.
It was good.
The Rock and Austin. He's neither of those guys.
Yeah, he's better. Nah. Oh man, we gotta talk about. This doesn't look like Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah, the therapy.
I don't like comedy in my wrestling.
I like comedy when it's done right and done by Johnny Gargano.
No, it's too much.
Austin Theory was good in this.
Comedy skills.
I'm Johnny Gargano.
Oh, I've told you many times my thoughts on Austin Theory, Ravage.
I know you don't like Austin Theory, but I know you were laughing at this therapy segment.
I wasn't laughing at this segment at all. I was cringing. I fast forwarded through the bulk of it.
When I drafted Austin Theory, I said this doesn't look like Chuck E. Cheese, and you started laughing.
Like I said, I fast forwarded through most of it.
Oh well,
that might have been the only thing I laughed at the entire freaking time.
This doesn't look like Chuck E. Cheese.
Indy Hartwell. He could be my friend with benefits.
I've never wanted to be like Dexter Loomis until then.
She went, I'll be his friend. with benefits, and then Candace just goes, ugh.
Austin Theory went, oh.
I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see. I just can't wait to see. Just all of them.
What if Loomis
So,
rejects Indy Hartwell, breaks her heart?
Much that he, yeah, I don't see if he would.
Because Loomis is a complicated person.
Stares at her. He's gonna leave a picture in her locker. Love it.
No.
I don't know, the way Roderick Strong was acting after he got kidnapped by Loomis might be a little...
Cuckoo.
Yeah,
cuckoo.
but Roderick Strong isn't.
You
I was locked in the basement. I was locked in the basement. The windows
Yeah.
were all boarded up, but I had all the cereal that I could eat, and I watched a bunch of TV and cartoons.
I saw a bunch of cartoons I've never seen before.
Oh,
He's not that much of a bad guy. He's just not that a bad guy.
You gotta get that somewhat of that Southern accent in Austin Theory's voice.
Where is he from? Georgia?
Georgia, yeah.
Homer champion.
Austin Theory, the miscast heel, should always be a babyface. I've said that many, many times.
Devin hates heel
Christmas.
Austin Theory.
I remember Christmas of 2019. Drew fucking came in his pants over Austin Theory versus Roderick Strong for the North American Championship.
Yeah, and I watched that match and I was like, look at this. It's Austin Theory and it's actually good. Wow.
No, and then Devin said,
And then the next week he was a heel again. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. I don't want to watch this.
And Drew just wouldn't shut up about it, though.
it was good.
-5 stars.
No, but for real, I asked him, I'm like, Drew, is this the greatest thing ever? And he's like, it was alright. I'm like, you fucking liar.
Idiot. Kenyo Halloween.
Oh, so what will be William Regal's NXT shattering announcement?
NXT Women's Tag Team titles and the 2-night takeover.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It'll either be that or it'll be moving to Tuesday nights.
I am not looking forward to NXT women's tag team titles.
Neither am I, because the division has 3 teams and one of the teams isn't even existing anymore because the friggin' one of the members has a leg injury.
Yeah, and I do not enjoy Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart as a tag team.
Separately, fantastic. Together, annoying.
Wait, all right.
I love Ember
I guess
Moon. She might be my favorite. She's one of my favorite women's wrestlers of all time. I just want her to be NXT Women's Champion.
Well, I have a feeling Tony Storm takes the gold tomorrow night.
She could. I really wouldn't like Io's reign ending.
on a weekly.
Shayna Baszler's long reign ended on a weekly.
That is true.
Adam Cole's record-setting reign ended on a weekly. Granted,
Well,
it was
technically,
a special.
it was a special. Yeah,
It was on
special.
it was on free TV and it was weekly television.
The Great American Bash, baby.
Great American Smash.
Down, whoa.
Where's Kurgan?
Nick,
Yeah.
can we talk about how Pat McAfee has apparently been asking for a job at All Elite Wrestling every other day?
Yeah, and fucking Cody said that because he got his feelings hurt.
So
What happened?
Apparently, AEW's Twitter account Shaq and Jade Cargill versus Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet to be the
Cupcake
best
Cody Rhodes.
celebrity match of all time. And Pat McAfee replied, "No, it's not. No, it won't be," or something. And somebody asked about it, and Cody went, "Well, Pat McAfee's been asking for a job here at AEW every other day, I think. So, you know."
That's Cody's son of a bitch.
And then Pat McAfee went on his show. This is not true, by the way. And then they to a certain extent buried the Go Big Show.
And I am 100. I love Cody, but I am 100% on Pat McAfee's side here. Adam Cole and Pat McAfee was one of my favorite matches of 2020. It was
a
fantastic.
fantastic match.
It's just a fucking great match. McAfee was just amazing, and then he was amazing in War Games. I've said this many times. We are not ironic when we love Pat McAfee to death on this podcast. He is fucking great. Fantastic promo. Has put in some great performances in the ring so far. Superstar. Amazing.
And when he comes back as a babyface and beats that Adam Cole,
we'll all be happy.
Hashtag McAfee was right.
Your hero will continue to be an absolute bum.
An absolute bum.
Oh!
Oh yeah. How could I forget? We have a new WWE champion.
I couldn't be happier that Bobby Lashley is the WWE champion. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I keep seeing people say that he should have. Oh, this should have happened. In his first run. I'm like, no, it shouldn't have. He was
maybe not in his
he
first
was
run.
shit.
I don't think it should have happened in his first run, but
Yeah, he was shit back then.
Happened. He came back 2 years ago. It should have happened within 6 months of his return to the company because he was that good.
Almost 3 years now. Debuted the Mania after run, the Raw after Mania 2018.
Should have won it.
Should have gone after it sometime after his feud
with Balor.
We should have fucking gotten him and Brock SummerSlam 2018 instead of trying to go for Roman for the 5 billionth time. And I say that as a Roman Reigns fan.
Again.
I say that as a Roman Reigns fan who was rooting for Roman Reigns at SummerSlam 2018 and marked out when he won the title. But when you really think about it, it's good that he didn't get the title until now because now he's with MVP, he's with the Hurt Business, and he's the best he's been ever in WWE.
True.
In the Hurt Business. And you
in Hurt Business. You in the catering business.
Why don't you go to catering, Apollo? You told me to go to catering?
I'm sure you want to talk about that, yeah, man. You want to talk about the fine additions that were added on SmackDown last week.
So we had some troops, and Apollo Crews had a shovel, and now he talks in the Wakanda Forever accent.
Oh man, I just want to get everyone's opinion on this gimmick. Devin, what do you think of the real African American Nigerian Apollo Crews?
Goofy.
If he didn't have the accent, I would like it. The accent puts it over the top, and I don't like it.
It's goofy. It's Booker T, TNA goofy.
Oh, come on now.
It's that kind of goofy.
Black Snow was amazing.
I'm not talking about Black Snow. I'm talking when he had the accent. It's that kind of goofy.
Yeah, wasn't that Black Snow?
That was not Black Snow. Black Snow was Booker T on commentary.
Yeah, and that's when he had the accent.
He didn't have the accent, though.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't. He had the accent. He didn't have the accent when he was with the Main Event Mafia. It was right before the Main Event Mafia.
Oh yeah. When he entered. Yeah. I remember now.
He was feuding with Joe, I think it was.
Yeah. My favorite Booker T TNA moment is when Kevin Nash is cutting a promo on about respect, and then you just hear Booker T in the back, respect.
Booker T is tremendous.
And then when he commentated over his own match or his own beatdown. Oh, Booker T getting in the ring.
Booker T get in the ring. Bam.
Oh, here comes Booker T. Oh man.
Bam. Oh. Mm.
Oh, Booker T setting up that big sidekick. Bam. Oh, but then we got the fucking
Get some
Legends
real
title.
gems on commentary. Batista is down. Batista is down. Batista is down.
Drew, have you shown Devin the JBL clip?
No, hell no. This is America. If we speak English, I'm tired of bilingual schools, bilingual court systems, fucked it up. But I can't send it on Discord because it's too powerful.
Oh, you gotta see, it's amazing.
How about this, Devin? Go on Instagram and I'll send it to you.
Looky.
Where's the real deal, Devin O'Neill?
The Instagram.
I will think. What is that?
Look, it says Vanilla Midget.
Anything else important happen on Raw?
No.
Oh yeah. Man, Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon.
What even was that?
Braun Strowman turned face by being called dumb as fucking shit by Shane McMahon.
Speak English. I'm sick of bilingual schools, bilingual courthouses, bilingual federal system. This is SmackDown. We speak English, bilingual man. Let's go. Oh, I saw the ending of that. I saw the ending of that and died laughing. Because the ending did send over Discord the other day. You sent that to me. The ending of that on Discord. I just started laughing.
My ass.
JBL was just so passionate. I was like, what the crap?
It was just so out of nowhere. You can tell Cole didn't know that was coming.
Have you heard JBL's story about the Elimination Chamber from No Way Out 2008? He was sitting there.
The one where he hit Umaga with the chair.
He got all scared and he was like sitting there all nervous. And this dude behind his pie went, "Hey JBL, you fat ass, what are you doing in there?" And he goes, "I don't know." To be fair though, JBL was pretty big when he came.
Dude, he was fucking obese at the Rumble 2008.
He was, but he didn't have to do him like that. He didn't have to do the thing.
Dude, he fucking Royal Rumble away. Jericho, he's just come back. He's got abs, fucking all tanned up, great fucking physique. JBL comes out, fucking trunks are hanging over, hasn't seen his dick in 4 weeks.
Oh, come on. And then he came out of the Slammies when Shawn Michaels won match of the year. Mom boy.
Thank you, boy.
But
Dude, I
What were
still
you-
can't. I still can't get over the Miz and Festus.
slapping his ass. Devin, I found
Mhm.
Skeeter at the Slammy Awards 2008.
Yeah.
He was very table. But
Oh, man.
was there anything else that y'all wanted to cover?
I
I
think that
can't think
pretty
of
much
anything
covers
from.
every topic.
Can't think of anything from Impact. Oh yeah, Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns happening at Fastlane for the Universal
It'll be a
Championship. That
fantastic
should be
match.
good.
And I've heard the rumors that they will be changing up what they're doing at WrestleMania in some cases. So don't be surprised if Daniel Bryan pulls the belt away.
I don't know.
I think
I
either
think they
way, the match
could,
is going to be very good
I
at
don't think Roman's
WrestleMania.
gonna lose it.
I think no matter what, I think Edge should walk out of WrestleMania as champion. That's a controversial opinion at the
Absolutely.
moment, but I think he should. The story's too good. If you have
Only because the marks keep saying Edge's too old. Edge's too old. Oh yeah, it's Christian. He's 47 or the same age.
fucking, and then people are saying, "Oh, it'll hurt Roman. Roman can't take a loss right now." Like, motherfucker, Roman is untouchable right now. Roman taking
Do a
the
triple
heat,
threat.
the
Edge can
fucking
pin Bryan.
the biggest heel in the company eating a loss in the main event of WrestleMania will not hurt the biggest heel in the company.
Oh,
But like I was saying, like
Yeah.
everyone's saying they're gonna do a triple threat. Edge can just pin Bryan
Yeah,
if
but
they
I wouldn't
really
want
wanted
that.
to.
I would not want that.
I understand. That's like JBL doesn't want bilingual anything on SmackDown.
Bottling with my ass.
it was very funny.
Man,
But
I was telling Drew about this the other day. There was one time, Armageddon '06, I believe, Gregory Helms and Jimmy Wang Yang had a cruiserweight title match, and the crowd was dead silent throughout the entire match. And JBL started shooting on the crowd on commentary. He's pissed. He's like, "These guys are busting their ass having a match of the year candidate, and these people are sitting on their damn hands." You went on for like a solid straight 5 minutes
I
just
told
shooting on the
Nick, I was
crowd.
like, you know where Armageddon '06 was?
Oh yeah, like would you say like an
Richmond.
hour away from your house?
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
Boy, the Richmond sucks.
They don't come here much, especially not now.
I wonder why.
But yeah.
I mean the Jimmy Wang Yang and Gregory Helms match wasn't that fucking good. It was good. I mean, it was solid, but it wasn't anything to get all excited over.
I mean, it's Jimmy Yang and Shane Helms, man, going at it. It's the Young Dragons versus 3 counting there. I mean, of course it's a match of the year candidate.
I thought of 3 count, and I don't know why. The first thing that popped into my head was Finger Bang from South Park.
Lord.
Gonna finger bang bang you into my life. Finger bang bang you every night.
Get a first look at Rugrats 2021. Oh no.
Is that
So
It's 3D animation.
Is that everything?
I think that's everything.
I think that's it.
Well,
Hey, wait a second. Was this under 2 hours?
maybe. Hold on.
Me.
So we started recording at 12:27 a.m. So, yeah.
Wow. First time that's happened in a few months.
I mean, I think we could have gone longer, but I think we all just got tired of covering that stinking pay-per-view. I
Yeah,
didn't
we
want to
could have
remember.
gone. The first draft of this, we were like 45 minutes in, and we hadn't even gotten through Revolution.
Oh,
Second draft.
But then Drew had to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys see when Drew fell asleep? Like an hour later, Warren's like, "Bro, but did you fall asleep?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, he did.
Shout out to the Rabbit Always Sleeps chat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this
Devin
used
told
to-
me about
this-
that the other night.
This used to be a very
Oh.
common thing.
Yeah, and then I told Devin about how the first year and a half of our
Me?
friendship, every call we were on, it would end with you falling asleep.
It used to be a common thing, Rabbit.
Well,
Used to be.
I don't fall asleep in calls much anymore.
Now his phone just dies. That's how calls end now.
That's how I let them know I'm going to sleep. I just let it die.
You said, "Shut it down." Shut it
Shut it
down.
down. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for episode 22. Big time.
Big time.
So social media, you can follow me on Instagram at vanilla_midget for real. Vanilla midget. And you can follow my figure account at Little Boot Sky Productions. And Nick, where can they follow you?
Follow me on Instagram at Gargano_is_God. Devin, where can the people find you on Instagram if you want them to find you?
They can find me, but I don't post anything, so it's useless. So I'm not even going to give out the information. But I will say this: if you want to look me up on Twitter, I do sometimes post reviews of the independent shows I go to. So at Devin O'Neill 15 on Twitter, check me out there, and keep following that account because within the next year or so, I do intend on being in the wrestling industry. So just keep tabs on that. I'll try to give you updates as best I can as my journey progresses into the world of wrestling.
Well, man, we gotta see you and Robert Martyr one day.
One day, I've already told him. We've already got the gears set in motion. Whenever I'm ready and he's ready, we're going one-on-one. I know he's going over because he's going to be a much bigger name than me by the time I start.
And then you guys can have a big virtual press conference on our channel.
Virtual press conference. We can do
and then
we could build
commentary
feud out of it. Build a big feud out of it. You could sponsor the match for the promotion we run.
Sam will have to pay the money for the sponsorship.
Yeah, because Rabbit's a bum and he doesn't have a job.
He's too busy spending his money on awful Randy Orton elites.
Here we go again. Last figure I brought was the Fan Takeover Adam Cole.
Like I said, at Devin O'Neill 15 on Twitter. That's where you can find me. That's where I'm most active. I'm not too active, but that's where I'm most active.
And then you can find
you putting in the $200 for Jake Something's gear before I forget about it. You got to put in the $200 to get Jake Something's Diener gear.
What's my name?
Diener.
Who said Diener?
I said Diener because that's the gear he's selling. He's not selling his Jake Something gear.
Oh.
Jake Something gear is very plain. Say that.
Yes, but his Diener gear is not too bad, and his name is something. He's supposed to be plain.
But you can find the podcast on Instagram at Miscellaneous Discussions. You can find us on Twitter because I think Sam's using the Twitter again. I don't know. MISC Discussions. And you can find us on YouTube by searching Miscellaneous Discussions or youtube.com/Miscellaneous Discussions. And you can find us on all platforms you find podcasts like Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and many more. by searching Miscellaneous Discussions. And that's going to do it for this episode of Miscellaneous Discussions.
Big time.
Have a great night. We're the greatest. You suck. Cheers.